Greetings, good people. I'm back and it is hot topics time, okay? If you are new here, welcome. If you are not, welcome back, royal family member. All right, so let's get straight into these hot topics. First up, Yaya Mayweather. It is being rumored that she is pregnant by NBA YoungBoy, okay? Yaya Mayweather is the daughter of boxing champ Floyd Mayweather. Yaya Mayweather has a son with NBA YoungBoy, and it is being said that she is pregnant again. Now, NBA YoungBoy has a whole heap, okay, a whole heap of children. He is currently married, and his wife, his current wife, is with child as well. So now I don't know how true this is, because when I saw this floating around on social media, there were some people in the comments that were saying that she's no longer pregnant. All right. So this is a video that she posted with her and NBA YoungBoy, again, who is currently married, hugged up. There's music playing in the background and she seems to be smitten with him. Now, NBA YoungBoy has a song, and in the song there's a lyric that states, I'm paraphrasing, I would play it, but I don't want to run the risk of getting a copyright strike. Okay. NBA YoungBoy don't need my coin. All right. So in the song, there is a lyric that said, "Yeah, something along the lines of Yaya is pregnant. I told her to get rid of it. It ain't the time. I told her no." Something like that. Google it. Okay. I did listen to it before I started recording this video, but I forgot that quick. All right. Totally not interested. Okay. So she also, Yaya Mayweather, posted to social media, "I am so proud of you and everything you've been doing. No matter what, keep going. Your strength and determination inspire me every day. I love you more than words could ever explain. And no matter how far away you go in the world, I'll always be here for you, cheering you on. You're never alone." Like I said, it is rumored that she is with child, and she's expecting a child by NBA YoungBoy. They already have a child together. Their relationship was very, very, very tumultuous. It resulted in arrest and violence, and I think Yaya Mayweather is still on probation. She got into an altercation with one of NBA YoungBoy's other girlfriends. There were stabbings and weapons, all types of foolishness. All right. Now, people are heavily criticizing Floyd Mayweather and blaming him for his daughter being quote unquote stupid. Okay. Their words, not mine. And they also stated that Yaya Mayweather is embarrassing herself. If this young lady is pregnant again by NBA YoungBoy, then she's just going to have to learn the absolute positive hard way. Okay. He is currently married, like I said, and the fact that he is allegedly sleeping with Yaya Mayweather unprotected, okay, and also married and sleeping with his wife unprotected, it just speaks to how reckless he is and how reckless these ladies are as well. But these people are young. They don't seem to care about their life. And you know what? Good luck to them. I wish them nothing but the best. All right, moving along. Y'all, is Gladys Knight okay? There are rumors circulating that Auntie Gladys is in danger. So her son is accusing her current husband, not his father, of elder abuse. And apparently Gladys has had some, or is experiencing some, health concerns. So let's take a look and a listen to what our homeboy Justin from the Shade Room has to say regarding this. Like to hear it? Here you go.
I'm extremely concerned.
Gladys Knight, a musical force for over 70 years. But behind the legacy,
I don't want my mom out on tour, on a tour bus, wondering where she's at.
her family says something bad is happening to her and she doesn't even know it.
And we went directly to the Department of Human Services.
Only on the Shade Room.
I'm stopping this.
Her son filing a DHS complaint accusing Gladys's husband of elder abuse, forcing her to go on tour, work long hours, knowing that her cognitive health is declining.
He's dealing with my mother. This is my mama.
And what Gladys Knight was allegedly seen doing in the middle of the night that has her family sounding the alarm for her safety.
As her family, we are just concerned about her well-being.
I'm Justin Carter, and this is TSR Investigates. But before we get into it, make sure you go ahead and like this video and subscribe to the Shade Room's YouTube channel.
That's right.
For
Like my
weekly
video, y'all.
episodes of this
Go ahead,
show
like the video. You heard
and
him.
more.
Thanks,
She was
Justin.
like, if I'm not ever able to do this anymore, you got to be the one to stop it. And I said, well, what do you mean? And I said, what, you're working, you're performing? And she was like, yeah.
It's something Gladys Knight told her son, Shanga Hankerson, in private years ago, something he says he'll never forget. It's why Shanga and his ex-wife, Gloria, reached out to the Shade Room last week with disturbing allegations of elder abuse at the hands of William McDowell, Gladys Knight's current husband of nearly 25 years. Their family dynamic, it has been rocky over the years, as we've seen play out in the media. We're going to get to that in a moment, but Hankerson says as his mom prepares for the second leg of her tour with Shaka Khan, Stephanie Mills, and Patti LaBelle, he says that William McDowell is manipulating people into thinking that Gladys Knight is not struggling when she's getting on stage every night. It led him to drive on down to North Carolina, her home state, and file a complaint with the Department of Health and Human Services.
She's worked like 70-something years of her life, and her legacy and what she's worked for should be respected.
We all know Gladys got hits, and with millions of records sold and 7 Grammy Awards.
I saw this coming, Justin. Everybody who truly loves my mom saw it.
Her youngest son, Shanga Hankerson, whose father is longtime record executive Barry Hankerson, is now fighting to protect his mom and preserve her legacy. She's an icon, an R&B legend.
So it is being said by her son that her legacy is being ruined. Now, if you guys are not familiar with Shanga, honey, Shanga was the son that basically ruined her restaurant business. Gladys Knight's Chicken and Waffles. Yes, he was in charge of the restaurant. He did not pay taxes, and he was not paying employees. He ended up going to jail, if memory serves me correct, okay? However, I can understand this is his mama, and he wants to make sure that his mama is taken care of, okay? As far as who the other family member is, the other person that was speaking, I'm not familiar with who that is. I did see comments circulating on Twitter that at some of her shows, Gladys Knight was forgetting some of the words to her song, and she seemed a little bit off. Now, she is up in age. And you know what? Forgetfulness, it happens. I'm not saying that she is well. I'm not saying that she isn't well. We don't know, okay? But I respect the fact that he is taking the initiative and he is speaking up for his mother. Or could it be that Mr. McDowell, William McDowell, what a funny name, if you know, you know, is protecting Gladys from her son or from her family? We absolutely don't know. I wish them nothing but the best, and it would be terrible to hear any negative news regarding Gladys Knight. She is a woman of a particular age, and she is a part of a vulnerable population in this country and all over the world, and that is the elderly, okay? So I hope that this thing can be worked out. I hope that Gladys is okay, and if not, that she will be okay, all right? So I wish her nothing but the best. They say Gladys worked too hard, child. And I wonder if she's touring because of money, or sometimes older people, they want to continue to work so that they have a sense of purpose and they have something to do. Sometimes when older people retire and they don't have anything to do, it starts to take a toll on them physically. So I just wish all the best for them. All right, up next, Carl Crawford. Now, for whatever reason, Diamond the Body. This is she's from Baddies, the show where everybody fight everybody and they give them handsome checks over there on the Zeus network. She, for whatever reason, signed a record deal with Carl Crawford's 1501 Certified Entertainment. Now, I don't know why she would sign with Carl Crawford. Of all of the record labels and record executives, she chose Carl for whatever reason. So Carl seems to be excited because now he has someone else that he could take advantage of. So let's take a look and a listen at Carl's new victim slash artist.
Hey, what's up, y'all? I want to welcome the newest member to the 1501 family, Diamond the Body. You know what I'm saying? 1501 certified, just linked up with the new princess of.
Yeah, peep the plaques in the back on the table. Erica Banks plaque in the middle, and look at the plaques on the side. I can't.
You know what I'm
No,
saying?
not princess. Queen.
Yeah, queen. You know
Princess is for little girls.
Yeah, that's right. So,
The new queen of 1501. Yeah. Diamond of Body, aka DPB, aka Disturbing These Bitches. Cause that's what the fuck we about to do.
hey, check this out, y'all. Hey, no BBL needed.
Okay, there's music playing. He said no BBL either. Yeah, Carl, because then you look at Meg's plaques on either side, and Erica's in the middle. I can't. Yeah, Carl, no BBL because then you'd have to pay for it, just like you paid for Erica's, right? What? Diamond Girl, why? Why would you sign to Carl Crawford? I said this before and I'll say it again. I wouldn't sign a Christmas card for this fool. He is a horrible, horrible businessman. And I guess, does he have any male artists on who's on 1501? Girl, I wish you luck. Actually, Carl, I wish you luck because Diamond the Body, she be fighting. So you go ahead and screw her over, and I'm telling you, she might knock your teeth out. Child, remember when she lost a tooth? Oh my God. Do you guys keep up with that drama on Baddies? I don't watch Baddies, but you see stuff circulating online. Anyway, moving along. Now on to the main event, y'all. This big dummy. I have been calling this guy foolish for a few years now, and he continues to prove me right. All right. So let's get into this and then I'll share my thoughts. So Tory Lanez has suffered another legal blow in his ongoing battle to overturn parts of his conviction for shooting Megan Thee Stallion. On Tuesday, August 12th, the California Court of Appeals rejected 2 petitions, according to legal affairs and trials journalist Megan Cuniff. One petition focused on Lanez's claim that his driver did not testify during the trial. The other was tied to an alleged new statement from a security guard for Kelsey Nicole Harris, a key witness, oh my God, in the case. Boy, oh boy, his lawyers have got to be laughing all the way to the bank at this guy. Both petitions were denied, meaning these specific claims will not advance. The decision marks a setback for Lanez, whose legal team has been working to challenge his conviction and sentence since his 2022 guilty verdict. Despite the ruling, Lanez's main appeal remains active. So this month, if I'm not mistaken, I think it's next week or the week after next week, his appeal is still pending. Okay, so the court has scheduled oral arguments for it's right here, for Monday, August 18th in Los Angeles, where his attorney will present broader arguments in hopes of securing relief. The case continues to draw significant public attention due to its high-profile figures and the events leading up to the shooting. Do you think Tory will be freed early? Listen, anything's possible, but I doubt it. And I'm not saying that he does deserve or he doesn't deserve to be freed. Okay, here is my argument, and it has been my stance ever since all of this has gone down, all of the shenanigans leading up to the trial, all of the shenanigans that took place during the trial, after his guilty verdict, after his sentencing. Tory Lanez refuses to act like an adult. He's an idiot. And I think that his lawyers are draining his pockets and laughing at him. He had Sean Hawley, who was probably had his best interests out of all of these other lawyers. The lawyers that he had during the trial, I don't think they're the same lawyers present day. One of them was vacationing on a boat somewhere while there was talks of appeals. Tory Lanez is a fool. Just recently, there was via Zoom, there was a hearing, and he refused to answer questions that were asked of him. He proceeded to insult one of the lawyers. He talked about her physical appearance, telling her to comb her hair. He acted so ignorant and juvenile to the point where the hearing had to be cut short. So I read an article, I think it was Vibe magazine reported on this also. So now going forward, Tory has to basically have a babysitter, okay, when he's having these hearings via virtual hearings. A grown man. I don't, for the life of me, I don't understand. Like I said, before the trial, he was acting stupid on social media and in public, so much so that he had to have a gag order placed on him. And the restraining order, I think that was to his benefit. Some people don't agree, but it was. He needed to learn to shut up. He still behaved like a buffoon. During the trial, the judge gave you two, if I'm not mistaken, opportunities to get on the stand and testify and plead your case. You said no. The judge even said, "Hey, we can take a recess for the holiday, come back after the holiday, and if you want to testify, you can testify." Nope, he didn't want to prolong the trial. You had every opportunity to defend yourself. You chose not to. You're a fool, and I think your lawyers know that you're a fool. Why didn't you get on the stand and defend yourself? You should have testified. But then again, maybe you didn't feel confident to testify. Why not? Your story wasn't airtight. And I think that his lawyers during the trial, to me, they didn't care. And I think it's because Tory refuses to listen. You had the opportunity to speak up for yourself and you didn't take the opportunity, but you were all over social media being ignorant. You had so much to say on social media. You were in everybody's comments, but when it came time for you to take the stand for your freedom, you chickened out. Why? Who the heck would support this? He's a fool and he's going to continue to be a fool, and he thinks that this is funny. Obviously, he doesn't care. So, hey, neither do I. But I will say this, them lawyers are draining your pockets and they are laughing behind your back because I think that they feel that you're stupid. I remember when Sean Hawley was his lawyer at the beginning of all of this, and she was able to negotiate on 2 separate occasions a plea deal where he wouldn't serve any jail time, right? But he would serve, he would be on probation for a significant amount of time. And I don't think he wasn't facing any deportation or anything like that. He basically told the judge to kiss his behind twice. You're a fool. And you need to stop listening to people on the internet because all they care about is following the masses. Yeah, they'll cheer your foolish behavior on. They'll laugh. But are any of them helping you right now get out of this situation that you in? You want to be a fool for the devil? Go right on ahead. I just shake my head, and that's where I stand as far as Tory Lanez is concerned. I think that he's a fool, and I think that his lawyers have long seen that he's a fool. He refuses to listen. He thinks that this is one big joke. He thinks he could just put out an LP and the numbers will go up, and that proves that he's a smart, fantastic person. Yeah, you're talented musically, but you're an idiot, and you are a lick for those lawyers. So best of luck to Tory Lanez. That's all I can do is wish you luck. Ladies and gentlemen, that's all I got. Ain't got no more. Drop down in the comments and share your thoughts. If you made it to the end of the video, I would like to thank you and show my appreciation for you watching. All right. Don't worry. I will be back and I will talk to you later.